Mark Miller scored his first Playboy Mazda MX-5 Cup win in his first race earlier this season. But that was before his buddy Todd Lamb decided to join the fray, and now Lamb has clicked off 3 impressive wins in a row. Can Miller find any way to pass Lamb and get back on the top of the Playboy Mazda MX-5 Cup podium? Find out today. The stars of MX-5 Cup fire their motors next in Alabama. And welcome to Barber Motorsports Park. We're in Birmingham, Alabama for the 5th round of the Playboy Mazda MX-5 Cup season here in 2009. Hello again, everyone. I'm Rick Benjamin. Elliott Forbes-Robinson is alongside. Derek Perniciglio will have our coverage today down on pit road. Just about the halfway point of this season. And Elliott, it's become a two-man fight at the front of the grid here.
Boy, it certainly has. Lamb has come on here and just lit the whole thing up with his finishes and his qualifying. Mark Miller is still leading points, but I think that Todd Lamb is making a real hard run at this.
With 3 consecutive wins, Lamb is certainly the guy to beat, and, well, he's qualified up front once again here today after we take a look at the championship standings. And Derek standing by with the guy who's become the story of the season.
Thanks, guys. Todd Lamb takes his 4th consecutive pole this afternoon. And, Todd, what has been making you and this number 84 so fast?
I think what it is we gelled real well with the team this year. AMG's done a great job with this car, and we've really got the setup nailed this weekend.
Every time you start on the pole, you win the race. Is that a good omen for today?
Well, it's a good omen. I just wish it was a guarantee.
Well, you just got out of the Coney Challenge car. Does that screw you up at all, running one driving style and then coming over here and then driving these Mazdas?
Well, it's certainly a challenge, but honestly, it's probably even a bit of an advantage knowing what the track's like right now.
Guys, Todd Lamb is on the pole today.
Lamb is a guy who has certainly proven his skill, Elliott, at a variety of tracks. Today we're at Barber Motorsports Park. First time for the Playboy Mazda MX-5 Cup here. One of the most beautiful layouts anywhere in North America.
It is one of the most beautiful, and it is very technical. Turn 1 is one of the passing spots on the track. Then you have a blind turn 2, very long, gains altitude, loses altitude. Turn 5, another passing area, very tight. We're going to see some action there today. 7, 8 is a downhill, blind roller coaster coming through. It's going to be really interesting in this show.
Well, 24 cars and drivers set to do battle today. 15 turns, not quite 2.4 miles. And Elliott, Mark Miller again, second in qualifying alongside Todd Lamb. What does Miller need to do to get back to the top step of the podium today?
Well, he needs to take care of the car for one, but it's going to be difficult because Lamb is going so fast and consistently fast, it's going to be very difficult to beat him.
Now, in qualifying, Lamb was about a quarter of a second quicker than Miller. Is it easy to find that kind of time at a place like this, or is that a big gap?
It's a reasonably good-sized gap because he seems to be consistently doing it.
Second row as we take a look at the first row. Lamb in the 84 there. Miller alongside Justin Piscatell in the DAMG car. Winner of the Mazda Speed Shootout to get this right. And Zach Fly in the 27. Row 3, the Alara Principal, Aaron Malcasian, Nick Mancuso in the Lake Forest Sports Cars entry, the 29 car. Lionel Kent, one of the Alara entries. He's from Tennessee. Mark Jenkins, one of the 2 Traxxas cars, the Jenkins brothers in the field. He'll line up in the 8th spot. Bob McCallion from California starts 9th. Jeff Mosing in the 31 out of Austin, Texas will line up in the 10th starting spot back in row 5. Rest of our lineup, Stan Wilson, Chris Rhodes, Max Riddle. There's Mike Jenkins in the other Traxxas car. Al Kiola and Brad Adams. Harrison Williams out of Texas and Chris Brown. Tim Probert back in the 26 car. And Brian Audet in the 35. We'll show you the rest of the starting lineup here today. Mike Vitarelli and Laura Olson. Steve Bottom from California. He's the owner of a group of Sonic restaurants. And then Susan Crone in the 55 car will start in 24th spot. She also is from Texas. Getting set to go racing here. 45 minutes of timed action today. The Playboy Mazda MX-5 Cup at Barber Motorsports Park. I've been looking forward to this one, Elliott. I haven't seen this place until this weekend. The green fields here, everyone raves about how beautiful a backdrop this is for sports cars.
Well, it is, and George Barber's come in. He planted flowers all over the place, so at different times of year, it's beautiful. He's done an exceptional job on the place.
Onboard looks from several cars. We'll take a ride with Tim Probert today in the 26 car. He lines up fairly deep in the field out of Houston, back in the 19th starting spot, but he'll give us a great view as he tries to work his way through the field today. Fans who come here to Barber love this because you can camp and you can sit in so many different areas and get a great view of this 2.4-mile layout. Ready to go green. The green flag is out. They go 3 wide on the front stretch here at Barber. Heading to turn 1, Miller trying to get the drop on Lamb on the outside.
It looked like he did get it, but Lamb got him anyway.
Oh, one car around, couple of cars go off into the runoff area. We'll have maybe a local yellow here. Big dust storm kicked up. Everybody gets pointed in the right direction, and we stay green. And it is Lamb. A good battle for position back behind him, back around 5th and 6th, but Lamb with the early lead.
Yeah, he is, and it looks like Mark is going to go after him, and Piscatell is right there also, so Mark has to be careful when he makes his move, because if he doesn't make the right move, Piscatell will be past him.
Let's take another look at what happens here. 3 wide. I think that's Chris Rhodes in the 33 who gets bumped a little and goes off into the runoff area. Another car has to scatter down there. Big cloud of smoke. Everybody's okay. Rhodes able to come back up on the racetrack and continue here. Lap number 1 of the Playboy Mazda MX-5 Cup at Barber. Lamb by about 2 car lengths right now over Mark Miller.
Yeah, and they're coming into the fast section on the back straight, and he has got a little bit of a run, but, you know, you might be able to get a little of a draft here and catch back up.
Watching one of the Jenkins brothers, that's Mike, and one of the Traxxas entries trying to move up back there in 7th spot right now. Headed for 6th. Oh, another car. That's Stan Wilson going around out of Mount Juliet, Tennessee in the 92. Crossways on the entry point to a corner. That's not a good place to be.
Boy, that's scary for me sitting here. And just watching everybody come at your driver's door while you're sitting sideways on the track is not a pleasant experience.
Todd Lamb opens up 3 car lengths over Mark Miller. Lamb in the 84, the Luna C machine, onto the front straightaway. Miller in the Mazda Owners Group car. Piscatell is in 3rd spot. Arabalcasian running 4th right now as we complete lap number 1. Let's take another look at that second spin. Wilson a little offline off that corner.
Yeah, you know, it's really strange because that was way back at turn-in, and normally you don't lose it so early, so I don't know if he got tagged in the back or whether he just had a little too much rear brake at the start of the race.
Arabalcasian in car number 11, sitting in 4th spot. Ara has qualified pretty well several times this year. Hasn't been able to bag a good finish yet, Elliott.
He's been having the worst luck. He just cannot seem to keep up on top of it.
Well, Todd Lamb leads, working lap number 2. Piscatell is 3rd, Fly is 5th. We'll be right back. Our coverage today is being brought to you by Mazda. On any given weekend, more Mazdas are road race than any other brand. And by BF Goodrich Tires. Take control.